What's up, everybody? Alright, so I had recorded this, but unfortunately a lot of the audio got lost to wind noise because it's been chilly down here, so I've had the windows open, not using the AC. Right now it's cool enough that I can do this without AC or the windows open. So we're just going to do a quick recap on the data from the 8596 that I posted a week ago, something. That video. That's what we're going to discuss. So Saturday, today's Monday, Saturday we retuned the car on the 8096, which is the smaller turbo that VS replaced the 85 with through Summit. And I'll start by saying again, huge thank you to Varen for working that out, getting that situated so we can get that exchanged out, because normally they don't do it with a used turbo. So huge thanks to him, appreciate it. Next person I need to thank is Dennis for coming in on a Saturday and giving the car a checkup. Really appreciate that. But at the same time, the only thing it did was give us data. We did 0 changes to the tune itself. We left everything exactly the same from what we had on the 85. The only difference we had really was that the intercooler pump didn't want, it was airlocked, excuse me, not waterlocked, airlocked. And it wouldn't pump. So we had intake air temp sensor, and we knew what it was getting to, but we couldn't do anything about it. It just was what it was. So thankfully I did get that fixed for Sunday's no prep. I do have a video for that. I have a few videos. I have Thunderbird content. I have some car stuff. I have the dyno session. I have everything there. I gotta make time. I work a lot, so sorry. Trying. There will be videos out. The no prep video might be part of the dyno video. I probably won't make it just one big video. I'm pretty sure that's how I timed it. But so yeah, the data that we learned from the 8096 versus the 8596 is exactly what I was saying. We put the car on the dyno and went to pretty much exactly the same boost settings that we used before, and we were up 3 digits of power across the board. Every pull, every horsepower number, or every boost number. So on 6.5 pounds, we were up 130 or so. So we went 6.5, 12.5, 18.5, 22.5. 6.5, we were up like 130. 12.5, we were up like 115 or something. 18, we were up 130-ish, 120-ish. And then 22, we were up 190 in that range. I'd have to look at the dynographs, but we were way up. And the 22 was just we used 18, and then I had him grab the scramble. So, and again, the tune is exactly the same. It's super soft on timing. Like, if I told you the timing that's in it, you'd tell me I'm being very conservative with it. But Dennis and I talked, and I don't want to bend the rods, so I'd rather have less timing in it and just play with boost numbers, which is what we did at the no prep. I didn't touch the timing at all. We do have to add some weight to the back of the car because it doesn't do very much. It makes really good clouds though. So yeah, I mean, the data literally follows exactly what Varen told me, what I was seeing from the data I had before. We were down 100 plus horsepower pretty much across the board, even on like low boost. Like I said, 6.5 pounds boost, and we were up 130-ish horsepower, something like that. So it's 6 pounds for reference purposes. 6 pounds, I believe, on the 85. Again, this is trying to remember. I'd have to look at the actual sheet to tell you exactly the number, but it's a reference number. So on the 85, we're at like 320, and on the 80, we're at like 440. So that's that much difference just switching the turbo. I added a sensor for intake air temp. I changed out my fuel pressure sensor. I changed out the fuel pump. I changed the turbo. Only one of those makes more power. So, other than that, it is what it is. So hopefully this video and the other video can give you the data you need to make an educated decision on what turbo you're going to run on your car. Like I said before, if you have a built motor, the 85 will probably work better. If you have a bigger cubic inch motor, the 85 will probably work better. If you're doing a stock bottom end 4.8, 5.3, 6.0, you're probably going to see similar results. I've spoken to other people that have had 5.3, 6.0s and other 4.8s on the 85 and had similar situations where the car was down on power with more boost. So there's a couple of gentlemen that are going to be switching their turbos out because of the information they now have, and it corresponds with what they're seeing on their setups as well. So as always, comment, like, share, subscribe, get up and get after it.